And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I'm your host, CRPG Guy, and more endings we go. So, I've come all the way from the end of time to through the magic Hecarim, cave with Hecarim, from Medina, the monster city. We're back in Lean Square, and we're about to head to the end of time, which we're going to do right now. So we'll head to that. Then, what we need to do... go... this one... yeah, it's this one. So we need to go to Truce Canyon 600 AD. So back to the Middle Ages. After learning Magus was summoning Lavos in the Middle Ages. And then what we do is we move over, kind of come back, and then we go right back to the end of time. So we'll come down here, and then we will go to the Day of Lavos. Use the same team as we've been using. No reason to change at this exact moment. We have a bigger cast of characters. We might move some around. Robo isn't a bad option as your third character, so you can make some considerations. But I tend to go with this party for a little while anyway. As we will face Lavos yet again. Dun, dun, dun. And off to battle we go. And we gotta fight through all of its forms yet again. And I think for the brevity of time and how many episodes you guys have to watch, I'm going to power through this and just show the last two fights. Here we go. We're gonna go now and beat the big bad another way here. As we do. And every time we fight him, we're going to get a little bit stronger. Nipple lasers, ho! Ow. Shoot. Our HP back up before we hit him again. So we want those arms to kind of die at the same time. This battle's now pretty much won. Do some healing. And just keep that pressure on. I'm really doing this the hard way now that I think about it more and more. Alright, that's one and done. We gotta do the next fight here. So, more murdering to do of the Lavos. Once we get our speed up, we'll be good. We can start whipping his butt, roughly. So I do shit like that. Ah, shit. Not the one I wanted to hit. Son of a bitch. Aw, man. And then it restored its defense, of course. I did it again. It's not the biggest issue, but it is annoying. All right. And he's down. Not so bad. Whee! So we get another ending, the legendary hero ending. Whew. And what is this? It's Robo. So we're getting our cute little Robo ending, aren't we? Seems familiar, doesn't it? It's a cute little ending, if you're a big Robo fan. As we get like the 5th ending we've gotten so far or so. As we're slowly knocking all these extra endings out. So that's cute. That's so... Oh my god, it's so freaking cute. But wait, kids, there's more. So you can see that that individual was the legendary hero. If we remember from the story, he was a big fat fraud, right? So he goes to beat Magus. And I guess it never comes to pass. Or does it? Kind of interesting to see what led to that future. Magus. Magus. Oh no. That's pretty funny. So, interesting little, cute little ending with the robo thing, and then that being, instead of Magus, that's what's there at the end of the road. The three of us are laughing hysterically as we murder the tiny one. We murder him real good. So there's another ending done. Yay, we'll take a look and see. But I think I'm doing them mostly in order, with the exception of the number 2 ending. So, which is good, because it means we're gonna know if we missed one or not, because we're gonna go past it. Right? So there we go. So we're getting 3 through 6. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus number 2. So we've got 9 endings left or so. So we'll get there slowly but surely, but it's really me just playing through the game again, and I can power through it now because I'm super strong. So anyway, I think, so let me go ahead and grab the next ending for you guys. Alright, so we just beat Masam and Mune, and we're gonna talk to Tada here to find out the truth that he's a big fucking liar, right? When it came to the hero badge. So we get back the hero badge, right? And I've been collecting the many other things along the way. Okay, so we get the hero badge back. So Tata is no longer now considered the hero. And in turn, this prevents this, you know, the ending we've already seen. But before giving the medal back to Frog, right, to continue the storyline, we're going to go back and pick a fight with the one and the only Lavos, which will give us a different ending, strangely enough. We're also going to switch our party up to the usual 3 that we've been using, just because I don't think Robo's really a good fit for fighting Lavos so much, as long as we have Meryl in the party too, and Chrono. But, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We're gonna get ahead back to the past. And we're gonna bring in Luca. We may as well make a save. We'll head to the Day of Lavos, and we'll tackle him yet again. All the dialogue and the battles are going to be the same, so like I said, I'm just going to get us to kind of the last 2 parts of the Lavos fight. I may even just wait till we get to the last part, just because I know you guys really just care. You don't need to see me fight Lavos over and over and over and over and over again, unless I'm using a different party or loadout, which one of the endings requires me to use a different party. So when we get to that juncture, then I think I'll start showing more of it. So let me get ours a Lavos victory beat here, and then I think future ones I'm just gonna finish off Lavos and show you the ending, because that way we can keep the episodes a little bit more concise for you guys. All right, that's another Lavos down. Another Lavos bites the dust. Another Lavos bites the dust. Yeah, another one gone, and another one gone. Another Lavos bites the dust. Hey, we're gonna save time too when another Lavos bites the dust. Okay, that's enough of that. So, another ending. As we get our credit roll, or obligatory credit roll. And we get our little cutscene. And there they go. You can see some of these endings don't have a lot going on. But they are cute. And if you're a big fan of Chrono Trigger, you would probably like most of them for what they're worth. And we didn't even get Alia yet. Alia. So that's kind of funny when you think about it. But I would argue this ending is very tricky to get, because there's a very good chance that you will bypass it on accident. So it's one of the harder ones to find, for sure. If you're trying to beat the game in different ages, just to see stages of the game, rather, just to see where these endings kind of are. And there be frog. Where we don't actually give him back the Masamune or the medal that we collected. So it leaves a lot of open ends, so that's probably why it's not that great of an ending. Next to the one that's just a credit roll where the bunch of the NPCs are running around. So it's a moderate ending. Definitely not one of the better ones or interesting ones. So I'm kind of glad we got it done. But wait, kids, there's more. Fail. Just thinking about it. There he goes. Thank you, Robo, for another The End. Again, not a strong ending, but an ending nonetheless. So, that's ending number 7. And if we go to extras, again, we want to make sure our ending log is rather good. So that's good. The unknown passed. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I might, and 7. And I might do the bad ending ones if I remember to do them. I think there's some bad ending ones. I'm not quite 100% sure, but part of me is like, yeah, there's these 100% ones you can get. Or not, I don't know if you need 100% do that to 100% the game or not, but it is something I'll keep in mind. So let me go ahead and unlock yet again another ending. All right, so we're going to be tackling the next ending. We had just beaten Nizbel and gotten our portal key, time travel key back from Nizbel and Azalea, and fought through the prehistoric age in order to get the stone we need to fix the Masamune. So that gives you an idea. So yeah, we just hit up the prehistoric age and did pretty much all that needs to be done there. So let's switch in Luca here. Make a save because saving's our friend. You can really tell, I think, when you can get another ending, because it will say like a new chapter. So we're now going to fight Lavos and hope for the best. So let me go ahead and beat Lavos here and see if we get a new ending. Another Lavos down. Another Lavos to go. But in between, we're going to get ourselves another ending. Allegedly. Oh yeah, we're gonna get another ending. Like I said, you have to really love Chrono Trigger to want to see most of these endings, because some of them are really good, and like I said, some of them are kind of meh. But they're fun in their own way, you know? As we now move on to the next ending, where we just get, I think, oh yeah, we get a lot of the named characters showing up of some sort. So... always fun. But yeah, we're getting more efficient, I think, at killing lavas at this point. Gotten it down to a system where I could beat him in like the whole sequence in maybe 10 minutes. But in order to keep these last few episodes that are just ending fun endings, in order to keep them short, we're gonna do it like this. But yeah, you know, it's fun going through the main story again and just being powerful in a way. But you know, to each their own. Kazumi Kobayashi. But like I said, always fun stuff. Nice to see all the little characters doing their thing, being maybe represented by the characters from the game, representing the workers, the people who worked on the game in some way, shape, or form. And then everybody else is just there. Couldn't have just made them reptites or something. So, more credits, more credits. And we get the end. Another ending down. Again, probably one of the lesser ones. Based on where we are, you know, finishing out these these endings, right? So as you can see, some of them are interesting, and then some of them are just kind of goofy little credit rolls. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technical endings left. The technical ending here being a multifaceted one, but we're getting there slowly but and surely. But yeah, we are getting there, so we're gonna keep working in that direction towards that goal. So let me go ahead and get us our next ending, huh? All right, so this particular ending, we had to give Frog the Masamune, and before going to the magic cave to go to Magus's lair, so to speak, or the Fiend Lord's lair, we came right back to fight Lavas again. So we should be getting a new ending. As apparently this is what's going down here. Phew, this one is a bit stubborn. My apologies, Luca. You don't have to apologize. It was humans who put all these weapons on you in the first place. That idiot's the one who should be apologizing, sitting around sleeping all the time. I should wake him up and make him help. Don't you dare. Let him sleep. He's earned it. Fighting all so hard. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. Bleh. Man, where are you going? I just made some tea. I've some business to attend. Hop, 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 hop. See ya, suckers. Oh! Stupid books. Hee So there's that. But yet, wait, kids, there's more. Meantime, at Castle, evil kill death. Yeah, that's right. We never fought Magus. We haven't gotten to the fight with Magus yet. Fool. So you wish to die an early death? Deaths. Tee hee hee, somebody's got himself in trouble. What is this a reference to? It's clearly Frog. You? Oh man, Frog's straight up going on a trip to Murder Town. Population ribbit. Nice. Dalzuma Ferralalera. Blah, 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 blah. In exchange for the life of this world. So you came. Fiends and humans alike are nigh destroyed. Save you and I, the ones who remain are but sheep. The victor of this battle shall have the world as his prize. No, he shall have the future. It seems as such, but it is no prize I seek. It is vengeance. Ribbit. Ah, the Masamune. Very well. Come, if it is death you seek. Damn. As we can clearly hear the battle raging on. A fight to the deaths. It's definitely a much more intricate ending than the last couple, right? Yet who is victor? We will never know, because you can't really make out what that's all about, right? I know there's some fan theories. I have a feeling Frog is the winner because you still have to have the Lavos event happen, right? Lavos can't come to the 600s, right? So, I don't know. It's not even a big deal to worry thinking about that kind of crap. But yeah, another ending down, at least a much more intricate one than some of the other ones that we have done. Putting us at finishing the Oath ending here. So for you, those of you watching here. So again, you get the Masamune fixed, you bring it back to Frog, and then before you go deal with Magus, you get this particular ending. And so we have some more to go, as you can see. So let's get us the next ending. All right, so we're about to get one of the bad endings for dying, right? If you die in the Magus battle, you get a ending where he summons Lavos himself, which is a bit different than usual death. There's, I think, another death ending if you die while fighting Lavos. There's not much to it. It's just that. That's all it is. So, not that interesting. And you're about to see here, we're going to get the other bad ending. You got to see the little one. Now you're going to get to see a slightly more intricate one here. You have to lose to Lavos. So we're going to lose to him right now. Oh, just barely hanging on. And of course, that means we cannot prevent the day of destruction. And then truce, direct impact on truce. Calm yourself, give me a full status update. Or, of course, Medina, they've all been destroyed. Director, we've got incoming. Evacuate to the shelter dome. Director, sir, you must come with us. There's no time, get moving. Yes, sir. Lavos. Oh my god. So you get this ending when you game over against Lavos. In the end, the future refused to change. So that would conclude the bad endings, for what it's worth. The two different ones, of course. I don't think they, and I don't believe they show up in the extras, just as a heads up. Pretty sure they don't. But I wanted you guys to be able to say, hey, we got to see all the endings, including the bad ones. So with that said, let's get to our next ending. And another screaming death knell of Lavos as we slay him yet again. This time we fought him right after defeating Magus and getting sent to the prehistoric era. 65 million BC, or whatever it is. And, it's, you know, hearing about Kino going and, you know, the whole, you know, prehistoric era, people, things catching fire. And so, and then we go back to Mystic Mountain, go back to the end of time, and then we get this ending. I want to say this time to get up, it is a future in which, I guess, reptites evolved over primates. Oh no. In other words, the future of lizard people. Technically, it's dinosaur people. Another one of the endings, one would argue. Could argue it's a dark ending, too, when you think about it. Because that would mean that the line of Meryl's line died. Maybe. We'll have to see. It is a funny, kind of weird ending. The whole world is enveloped by dinosaur people. Not one of my favorite endings, I'll tell you. But see, look, there's somebody there. And we've got roughly, I think, 4 or 5 endings left, luckily. The endings really aren't that hard to find. It's mainly every time you get through a big chunk of the story, you get another ending. So not much to it. Look at how smug he is. Only get crushed by the end. And there it is. There's another ending for y'all. Probably one of the lesser endings, if I do say so myself. So if we look at our endings. We got 1, 2, 3 more left to knock out, plus the big one at the top. The last 2 endings are going to take a little bit of work, but I think we'll be okay. But we still got 2 rather basic endings that we get to unlock, and then the harder endings that take a little bit more that are a little bit more intricate are going to take place. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping. Well, wait a minute, I don't know. Actually, I think we could probably get 1 or 2 more of these in there. So let me go ahead and grab the next ending. And another one bites the dust. Oh, man. The amount of endings. This ending's acquired as soon as we get to the Age of Antiquity, or 12,000 BC. You know, the place, the flying city, floating city. Yeah, as soon as you get there, just go back to the end of time and fight Lavos for this ending, which is a fan favorite ending, if I'm not mistaken. It should be the ending where we get to see some interesting dialogue take place. So many of us remember the scene with Shala, Queen Zeal, and the Prophet we know to be Magus, right? Magus, whatever you want to call him. And it gives us more of the inner workings of what he was doing, pretty much. see him going into the Ocean Palace, right? Or deeper into the palace, that is. Where all the other characters are just having a great old time setting Chrono's house on fire.
If history is to change, let it change. If the world is to be destroyed, so be it. If I must vanish from existence to see this done, then I shall welcome that fate. I'm coming, lovers.
The end. So, another ending knocked out. Nice. And then, as usual, we'll go to our extras just to show you that we're still working on it, where we are. So we've got this one here, and then this one and the following one are going to be the trickier ones. We'll probably do... I would say we would do 12 and 2 next. So definitely going to do 12, then followed up with number 2. And we're going to try to get all these variations as well. Then we'll work on 13, and that'll cover the endings. 13 is pretty much going to be a nice long one. So, but that's it. I want to thank you guys. Well, I don't want to say anything yet. I keep wanting to end the episode, but really I'm just cutting to when I unlock the next ending. So that ending, again, was right when we got to the Age of Antiquity. So we'll see you at the next ending. And another Lavos down. So many Lavoses defeated in so little time. No, literally. It's me playing through the game again, though powering through it, yes, but... to what end, do we wonder? To what end? As we take a trip down memory lane.
What? It's over already? That is what the end usually means. But things were just starting to get interesting. Well, let's see if we can get these words out of the way then. Yeah, take them away. Then we can take a little trip down memory lane and reflect on all the good times we had. Art Director, would you mind? First, let's take a closer look at Linné Square or whatever. There's the Steel Runner. I just don't think I could go for one like that. The armor would poke you all the time. Forget that. Can you imagine what the inside of that armor must smell like? What a lovely thought, Luca. Let's get on with the show, okay? Next up is your home Guardia Castle. This one's a very nice memory. Is it ever? Woo! He was the only one you couldn't bring yourself to shoot with your Zonker, wasn't he? His name's Peter. He's not really a man, though. I knew that. Whoa. Oh, it's Pierre. Wouldn't want anything to do with someone like that, obviously corrupt. Someone ought to put him on trial. This next one doesn't have any spark. Where's the energy, that drive to make the best of your situation? Cheer up. We might not be any better than him if we were in his shoes. Well, good luck sowing that seed of yours. There's Johnny, Mr. Speed himself. I don't know about a guy whose greatest talent is being fast. Hey, look close. He's really a tricycle. No thanks. Try again when you learn to ride, buddy. It's the Luca and Meryl comedy hour. There's that stuffed shirt Cyrus. He is awfully handsome. Those clothes have got to go. Oh, and did you know he plucks his eyebrows? You gotta be joking. I'm still a hunk though. Toma, now he's definitely my type. Oh, he's just a thought. Probably has dozens of girlfriends too. Or boyfriends. Come to think of it, he never really liked to talk about his love life. What about him, that Kino guy? Forget it. Total Neanderthal. But the single-mindedness is kind of cute, don't you think? He walks like a duck. He was a nice enough guy, though. Yeah, he meant well. He also is your infinite great-grandfather. And Chrono actually has something to say. This is your idea of a nice little trip down memory lane? Chrono! I guess we got a little carried away. Say, what era should we go to now? One with lots of fun things to do. No. Now is in the present? Okay, the present it is. It's like the one time we hear Chrono actually talk. So, I guess we won't be needing this gate key anymore, will we? Hey, wait for me! Kind of a goofy ending, but, you know. And yeah, I believe it's the only time traditionally Chrono would ever talk. So that's kind of cool. So again, we're doing really good on our endings here. As we just took the trip down memory lane, but we still got more endings to go, so let's not hesitate. Let's keep on trucking. Time to unlock the no Chrono ending. Allegedly. Lava Stick's a little longer to beat, but it's actually, with this party, it's a lot safer. Between the ability to heal full HP with any amalgamation of characters. Almost. With Lava's dead, the gates will no doubt soon be closed. Return to your age now, or risk being lost in time's flow. Let's go back in time and save Chrono. I must return to the Middle Ages to protect Queen Lene. Oh. Aren't you worried about him? It seems this is truly the last we will see of each other. Don't you, Kino, wait for Ayla. Wow, that's fucked up. Ayla, go home. Bye. Be strong. Farewell. Goodbye. Just a cold shoulder. How can you all be so heartless? Death is a fate we can't escape, Meryl. Someday we'll all pass away. Damn. Wait! Wait! Oh. There's something. Have they left already? I forgot to give them this. Oh well. It's the final night of the Millennial Fair. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin. Just seems like there's somebody missing, don't it?
Seems like there's somebody missing indeed. But, you know, we did what we could. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, there's so many endings to this game. Some of them are just credit perks. But some of these endings are actually intricate. There's something about them that's nice. I thought Lavos opened the gates, but now... No, I thought Lavos opened the gates, but now that I think about it, I might have been wrong. What do you mean? I think an even greater force wanted us to experience all those events. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the epoch, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others again, Joe. I wonder how everyone is doing. Bleh. Well, what a coincidence. Give time egg. How many times must I ask you to calm down? You won't be able to bring him back if you're in such a rush. Okay, understand. Now hurry, give. Oh no, he is escaping. Wait, what's going on? The toy mag of Ish can revive him. Revive who? You mean Chrono? Let's go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already... Luca, you don't mean... We still have a time machine. Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. Yeah, get fucked, Your Grace. We're busy. So we go and repeat this event, pretty much. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be. Toodles. Still made it just in time. Shall I set the few off? No, Tabby, not now. Actually, I can really use her. And now we're gonna get our credit roll here. And then, strangely enough, the ending to this is actually kind of interesting. It's actually one of the more sound endings, arguably. There's some variations to this ending, I think, too, based on whether or not you got Magus in your party, and did you already have the time egg, and stuff like that. Because you can achieve this ending anytime, I believe, after Chrono's death. So keep that in mind. And you kind of get the big credit roll ending like we've done with other ones. But, yeah, so to get this ending, you pretty much have to beat the game twice. Luckily, it only took us about 6 hours gameplay-wise to get back here, so... And for those of you wondering, it took me 6 hours plus the times that took me to beat Lavos, so it's more like 20 minutes per 15 minutes per Lavos battle. I fought him, a total of 12 times. So, every 4 Lavoses would be like an hour. So added it for another 3 hours to the 6 hours. So it takes roughly 9 to 10 hours to accomplish all of the base endings, the basic endings that are available in this game. Now you might ask why I say that. I'll let you know as we get close to something, because you guys probably, if you're keeping track of my list, you know that there is a 13th ending, meaning there's one more ending. And it's cool for what it's worth. There was a fluke in Chrono Trigger, not because of itself, because of the game Chrono Cross. And I'm not gonna bash Chrono Cross or anything like that, so if you're thinking of doing that, that's not it. There was a game in between called Radical Dreamer that was to connect Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. That game was not available outside of Japan for the longest time. So when the Chrono Trigger remakes started happening, really the ports to the Nintendo DS, to the PC, they added extra content in order to better connect those two endings. The ending from this game going into Chrono Cross, whereas that did not exist back then. So that is one of the cool things that that they did in this one. But it's not just, oh, I'm gonna beat the game and then go fight Lavos at a certain point. It's much more intricate than that. And the best way to handle it is to straight up do everything that can be done except the Ocean Palace for side quests. That way you're leveled up, you're nice and tough, you have doubles of other equipment and gear and things that are important. And then you go and you tackle that battle. You know, you go and tackle that final ending. That's my recommendation. Do you need to be that strong to do it? Not necessarily, but it can be done. Oh, and Meryl pretty much gets to see Chrono yet again for this happy ending that could have been bad. Like, oh, there's no way to revive Chrono, right? So there it is. There's the next ending, which is ending number 2, Reunion. If we go to extras here, we go to endings. Here's our reunion done, 2 through 4. We should have everything there. And then there's one final ending. And like I said earlier, this ending takes some effort. So what I'm pretty much going to do, for those of you at home, is, and it has to do with these, you can see one right here, this purple portal. There's 3 of them in 3 different ages that we need to deal with. Now, one of the things we also need to do before we even bother with that is get Chrono back. And then once we get Chrono back, we'll be able to handle kind of this other quest. But I am going to probably just double down and make sure everything in the game is pretty much complete 2 times over. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HR for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, it is time for us to go yet again to the next ending. And I'm going to get us all the way there with Chrono back in the party, and we're going to be ready to go. So thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.